Up next, we got Getting Your Flowers After Death is the Perfect Time, actually, by Radamiz and Fortes.
Let's go.
I really wanted to hear this one.
Here we go. Let's go.
Closed fists and open mouths, we're only metal shouts like translators for empty bows. We move in silence loud. As soon as you cheer yourself on, they amp the quiet down. Can your circle last almost a year when you're not around? Can your circle last almost a year when you're not around? If the only time I get my flowers is when I die, then at least give me enough to smell them from the other side.
Paul commended the Thessalonians in 1 Thessalonians
Come on now.
because he said you turn to God from idols. He didn't say you turn to God in idols. He said you turn to God from idols.
Right, I was downtown like Maripo, looking for an antidote, thinking it was fame. For more than a decade, suffering for nothing, attempting to enter express lanes as if speed creates less pain, as if it's worth it to segue. You didn't offend me with your claims, but it did hurt. Never thought you'd be the one to make a list first. Make a wish, make your peace, make 100 mil. Just don't lie behind my back if you're an uncle still. Closed fists and open mouths, we're only metal shouts like translators for empty bows. We move in silence loud. Soon as you cheer yourself on, they amp the quiet down. Can your circle last almost a year when you're not around?
That effect off of his voice was perfect.
When you're not around, the hardest part of revisiting the highlight clips is keeping no malice. I've never seen a disaster that wasn't natural. We assess good airports by how they handle baggage. Put you in the passenger seat of my disadvantages. Forgiveness stings, miraculous wins. We learn balance and unlearn habits that later taxes. I've seen lack of patience kill more dreams than failure. Judge me, I can handle it. I'm left with these passages, sifting. I'm reading numbers, starting to count all the wonders in my life when I was blasphemous. Bit the hand that won, lost my connection. Why did you remain cordial with me? I should be gone. We outside, pick a coordinate. There goes my office, there goes where I'll share all of me. Nights like this, I'd rather sit the blue moon by my lonesome and smoke something to fill the hall up. A temporary pause from all the noise, men turn back into boys with a lack of aim in their voices. I get more ahead the more I tell them my choices. This since I've watched tons if you wait for my first quarter. Words change to Neapolitan as I'm roaming. I'm on the world tour, peace with loaded swords. Fulfillment yells my name and moves backwards as I go towards. I sow this corn and torch bushel as I call the Lord. It ain't my fault you stayed closed up at the open forum. I raise my children by the fire as I walk on water. Whatever I tell you on record, I tell to my daughter. And what I stand for when you're near, I stand for when you're gone.
Sheesh. Whatever I tell him on record, I tell to my daughter.
When you're not around, if the only time I get my flowers is when I die, then at least give me enough to smell them from the other side.
Man, that's crazy good. Crazy good, Slums.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Love the visual. The beat was bananas, and my man just barred out. It's one you got to listen to back and forth to try to
I'm gonna
catch.
listen to that song a lot. You know what I mean? I'm gonna listen to that one a lot. My guy was fucking getting it. He said you picked the coordinates. That's where my office is. I was like, what? And I say it on a record. I say it to my daughter. I mean, that shit, it rings true. He's like, he said something about like, don't be talking shit if you're still an uncle. If you're still just an uncle. Those little times when they just do the effect on like a word, like just ringing right off the end of it.
Yeah.
It was fucking perfection.
Perfectly.
It was perfectly used, man, to like really accentuate that last bar, and then gives it space to let the bar sink in.
Yeah, they let it breathe.
You know, yeah, you're like, what the fuck did he just say? And before you really even got a chance to catch your breath off it, it's into the next shit. You know what I mean? That was an amazing instrumental. It's an amazing showmanship of like just being a fucking MC. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
That was fucking dope. That was Getting Your Flowers After Death is the Perfect Time, actually, by Radamiz and Fortes. If you guys fuck with it, go spin it up.